Hey guys, with being 33 weeks pregnant, I do not have a lot of time and mostly a lot of energy to get ready every day. I am the type of person that I like to wear a full foundation every day. I like the eyeliner, I like the eyeshadow, but the past few weeks I have been so tired with being pregnant and chasing my little guy around. And so I kind of have found a little routine that is a very light foundation that has worked for me, and I still feel beautiful with putting a little bit of makeup on every day, but I also have been able to cut a lot of steps out. Instead of using 3 eyeshadows, I used 1. Instead of using bronzer and contouring and highlighter, I just use a blush. Give this a try and see if you like it. Let's get started. I am starting out with the IT Cosmetics CC Cream. This reminds me a lot of just a tinted moisturizer, where it's going to give you a little bit of coverage, but it's mostly going to help hydrate your skin. It's great for summer, it's great for spring because it has a SPF of 50. That's like the top 2 ingredients is sunscreen, but it doesn't feel like sunscreen and it smells very fresh and it doesn't get greasy on me throughout the day. I usually just do 1 good pump, and I have found with applying this, I do not like to rub it. I like to pat it onto my skin with my fingers, act like a brush, and stipple it in. I don't like to rub it. I feel like if I rub it, it kind of takes away from the coverage, if that makes sense. Now that it's stippled on, I use little motions and I just kind of rub it out rather than sit and rub it in my skin. I just kind of go over my face. I find that this gives the best protection. I don't like to put this under my eyes. It will crease if I do that. Before I conceal under my eye area, I'm going to correct it first. I am using the Bobbi Brown eye corrector, and if you have really dark circles under your eyes, really blue, really purpley veins, this is where you would want a corrector and then a concealer. And I'm just going to put it in the inner corner of my eye. I don't blend underneath because for me, I crease. So I just am going to do it on the inside of my eye. After I've corrected my eyes, I'm going in with my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. This is what I've been using for years and years, and I just used my mom's NARS concealer and fell in love with it, like in one use. So this is almost gone, so I'm going to be getting the NARS next. I have the Maybelline Fit Me concealer that I've heard is comparable to the NARS, but the NARS is really good. When I'm doing my concealer, I always take a little bit and put on my eyelid because the concealer acts as a base for your eyeshadow. Your eyeshadow colors will pop more, they won't crease as much, and even if you don't want it for eyeshadow purposes, it helps just give you a clean look because everything is concealed around your eyes. There's no redness, no purple veins. I just do a little bit. You don't need a whole ton. After I do my concealer, I have to set my under eye area. I don't have a specific eye setting powder, so I just use the lightest powder that I have in my makeup, which is the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. And I like to go in backwards motions as well because I blended everything out, and I like to go in the opposite direction because it just helps kind of soak up any of that other extra concealer product that you have, and it helps go in the opposite direction so that not everything is going in one direction. It just kind of helps blend it all out. When I use regular foundation, I do not set my face because I am more on the dry side for my skin. But with using my CC cream, it's just very light. It's more of a tinted moisturizer. It can just wipe off. If I were to kiss my son, half of it would be on his face. So I do have to set it, but it also, by setting it, gives me a little bit more coverage. But what I already have in my makeup is the MAC Studio Fix Powder Foundation. I like using the little sponge that it comes with just because it's easy. I don't have to use a brush when I'm really trying to hurry and get out the door. I've been really happy with this combo lately, and I think that it has taken me a good 1.5 years to figure out how to really like the CC cream, and I think it's the combination of the light CC cream and a full foundation powder just lightly pressed into the skin. I really have been loving this combo lately. I'm going to fill in my eyebrows with the Anastasia Eyebrow Wiz pencil. For my eyeshadow, I'm just using one eyeshadow, and it is Beaches and Cream from Makeup Geek. It is the closest shade to my actual skin color, and it just gives a nice fresh look on the eyes. All of my eyeliner is going in my waterline. That way I don't have any harsh lines because this is a light look. I am using the Rimmel eyeliner in Nude in my inner lower waterline. This just will help brighten up my eyes so that they do not look so tired. This also helps counteract any redness that you have, so everything is just really light under your eyes. Next, I am going in with the IT Cosmetics No Tug Waterproof Gel Eyeliner, and I am putting this in the upper waterline. The reason why I'm not just going to put it on my eyelash line is because it's really hard to get a really clean look doing that, because there tends to be white space between your eyeliner and then your mascara, and so I like to do it on the inner waterline because it gives you a nice deep base for your mascara to go on, and everything is just really nice and clean. There's no gaps, there's no spaces with your skin left, and I just feel like it just gives a really fresh look. So you just open up your eyes really wide, kind of look up, and then just do it on the inner waterline. Last off with my eyes, I am finishing off with some mascara, and this is from L'Oreal, and it is the Voluminous Million Lashes. And I have found that the Coralista blush from Benefit gives me a good blush and a good highlighter in one. When I use it, it just kind of gives me a good glow. So now that my blush is on, the last thing is just a little bit of lip gloss. I am using the wrapper is off. It is the Revlon Just Bit and Kissable Balm Stain, and it is in the shade Honey. I like that I have been able to cut out a lot of steps in my normal routine and just get a very light, fresh look, especially for when the baby comes. This will be great for me, and this will be great for summer. I also have been doing this a lot with my son, with him being in swimming lessons, and so this has actually held up really well. When we go to swimming lessons, I get a lot of water around my face, blowing bubbles in the water, and it really has held up great considering this isn't like a full coverage foundation. So if you guys try it, let me know if you like it, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. It is a light coverage, but through any tinted... It is a light coverage, but MAC Studio Fix powder foundation. And I just take, and it is Makeup Geek Beaches and Cream.